What's going on YouTube? So before I move on into this video, don't forget to subscribe, share and like the video, and also comment down below on what else you want to see, right? This is a video that I've done on my Insta TV, right? So if you want to see it, the original parts, you can go down to the link in the description. The first link itself will bring you to my Instagram page, right? So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video. Just like NFL quarterbacks, just like golf players, just like pitchers. What's going on guys, it's Dasa here. It's another episode of BDT, right? And today we are going to tackle the thoracolumbar rotation, what is a scapular mobility, and what is kyphosis. Let's tackle the first thing first. What is kyphosis? Kyphosis means that your shoulder blades are internally rotated, causing your pecs to feel a bit of tightness, or if not a lot of tightness. Your scapula being abducted means externally rotated, going outwards, and you being in a slouch position, practically a slouch position, but in a more anatomical manner. So what is the problem with kyphosis? Why is kyphosis bad for you? And why is it bad for throwing? Your scapular muscles are not as strong as they should be, one. Two, kyphosis also means that you're already compressing your lungs in a sense where, because of your kyphosis manner, which means it's bent, right, it causes the loss of a bit of lung capacity and lung volume. Hence, you will not be able to breathe optimally as how you are allowed to, or compared to a person who has a more retracted shoulder or more better posture. So this was a few major factors which will really affect your throwing performance. And this is why it's so important to know what is kyphosis and whether or not you are affected by kyphosis or not. So now the next thing, what is scapular mobility? First of all, you gotta know, scapula has four major movements: elevation, depression, abduction, and adduction. Which means adduction means going outwards, adduction means squeezing your back together, right? That's called adduction, means coming inwards. Why is it so important? First of all, you gotta know your scapular muscles, like I said before in the shoulder pain and also the impingement videos, right? If you have not watched it, go ahead and watch those videos. Super informational, you get a lot of knowledge, and then come back to this one, right? The scapular muscles are very important to hold the scapula in place. You gotta make sure that your body is in an anatomical position and in the best way possible, right? You cannot expect your SITS muscles. Like I said again, if you don't know what's SITS, go and watch the impingement video, you will know what is SITS. So your SITS muscles, right, will be affected in a sense. Some will be tight, some will be loose, some may even be lengthened, which will then cause your scapula to be not in the correct anatomical position as it should be, having to hold your humerus and your rotator cuff in place for a better optimal movement. So this is the big factor why your scapular mobility is so important. Now the next thing, what is thoracolumbar rotation? Your thoracic has a total rotation of about 3 degrees for each vertebra, which means that a total of 12, maximum about 36 to 35 degrees of thoracic rotation itself. Your lumbar has a very little rotation at about 2 degrees of each lumbar level, which means 5 lumbar discs, total of about 10 degrees maximum rotation. The whole thing, which is known as thoracolumbar rotation, has a total of about 45 degrees of rotation. Now some of you can say, hey, I can plant my feet down and I can fully rotate all the way 90 degrees. But however, the anatomical things does not change. It is also affected by your hip mobility, is affected by a lot of things. You want to know how really good your thoracolumbar mobility is? You can always sit on a chair and then you put your hands over your shoulder. Make sure you're sitting at the edge of the chair and then rotate as much as you can without exerting so much of force. You should get about 40 to 45 degrees of rotation. For a normal person, right? Some people have hypomobile joints. Studies have shown if you go beyond what is needed, what is necessary for your thoracolumbar rotation, you are making yourself prone to injuries, prone to intervertebral disc prolapse, means the squeezing of the disc, right? So my dear friends, always make sure if you want to twist somebody, you gotta be very professionally trained and you gotta have a lot of experience doing it, or you can really someone up. Right guys, so now with all of that being said, why is it so important for dodgeball, right? Because we are throwers. We are all people who like to go to our maximum level. Now, if you do not have good thoracolumbar mobility, if you do not have good scapular muscle strength, and you do not have good scapular mobility, and if you do have kyphosis, which will completely affect your complete optimal result, you will not be able to perform at your best. And I don't want you to feel that way. I want you to feel that you're performing at your best. I want you to give all out on the court every single time you get on the court. Once this bloody MCO is over, right? Once this lockdown is over, once this corona thing is done, and we can finally get to play with our friends and start doing headshots and doing catches, doing crazy skills on the dodgeball court.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
So guys, with that being said, I seriously urge you, check scapular mobility, right? If you want me to help you with scapular mobility, sure, take a video of yourself, send me in the DMs, and I'll look at it and I'll try to help you out with where I can, with what I can. Now, the next thing is you gotta know your thoracolumbar mobility. Like I said, it's a very simple test. Take a chair, sit at the edge of the chair, and then put your hands over your shoulder. Give a bit of a rotation. If you want to have a better sense, close your eyes and then do it. You can have a better sense of how much of rotation there's actually going on. Alright guys, so with that being said, that's all for today. I hope I've covered quite a few factors, right? What is kyphosis? Why is kyphosis going to affect your throwing? What is scapular mobility? How does scapular mobility affect your throwing? And finally, what is thoracolumbar rotation? And what does thoracolumbar rotation mean? And how can it affect your throwing as well? And I really hope that you're well and safe. This thing is about to get over with. We are actually looking at the little shining light from the clouds right now. So my dear friends, please stay safe, stay home, always stay hydrated, stay active, stay physical. So guys, with that being said, don't forget to share this video, save it, and like the hell out of this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Hey guys, so how was the video? Let me know down in the comments down below, right? And also, don't forget, the first link in the description again is direct to my Instagram page. And don't forget guys, subscribe here right now so you can watch all this video on my channel. Click the notification button, and also the most recent video that I've done will be right here. So don't forget to watch that as well. Tons and tons of knowledge, tons and tons of uploads coming right up. Love you guys, take care, be safe, peace out.